920. Zero 0455 920. Sweet. Ready for the disco party, man? All right. All right. Roller disco. I like how everybody wants to play today, and they see me on, and it's like, dude, you know, I don't like I was telling people earlier. I don't really get too much time to play with people anymore because either they're busy or I'm busy. Oh dang! It's a dirty place, man. This reminds me of that one mission in the first game, the tile floor like that. I remember the first game it had like the subway one with the bathrooms and everything. That place was brutal. What? Like re like like restart it? Um, I don't know. I could try. Uh, just some. Let me see. Um, not technically. Oh, the disco ball. There's little spots this way. There you go. I'm yeah. I'm guessing it's because we cleaned the maybe yeah the lockers or something like that. Let me see. Uh I'll go to home base and then restart it, see if that works. Yeah, it only lets me continue job. Yeah, so once we start, um, I see switch to free play mode, but free play mode only activates once you've beaten it, right? Um, hmm. Yeah, since it's story mode. Yeah, it only lets me continue. Hmm. Yeah, I wish I knew before. Yeah, we could only start where we left off because it was story. I think it. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you. Yeah, you don't have to finish it at all. You just gotta go after those main things. Oh well. I've been wondering for a while. I'm surprised they don't have music for the game yet. At least like some type of like slow jazz or something. Yeah, something. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Did the first one have music? I don't think so, huh? Did it? Or did it say restart job? Somebody in chat said it said restart job. We could just redo it though. That's what I'm thinking. Because if you played in free play, all we need to do is aim for that right away. We weren't really too bothered by it. We're just gonna have to keep in mind what levels have achievements from here on before we start it up. Thanks for stopping in, by the way, Cobra. Appreciate you. Ooh, multiple completed there. Ding, ding. We'll get them all, man. We'll get them all. I think I got most of the achievements for the original Powerwash sim. At least the base game stuff. No DLC though, unfortunately. this up. Move you over here. You see all those commercials, like the Dawn commercials? I know it's because we're playing Powerwash and I only think about it. But do you remember all those Dawn commercials where like they would like go in and clean the ducts with Dawn soap, and they were like making a go at like it takes off all the like oil and stuff because of the oil spills and everything. And that was their advertisement. I remember I was like, oh my god, why did they put those ducts in there all full of oil and stuff? Like, that is like not a good way to advertise your soap. I get that, like, I get what they were trying to do. Dawn. Yeah, it removes oil from but there was, if I remember correctly, they didn't help all of them, you know? Some of them were so caped in that they did not make it, but obviously they're not going to share that in the... It was a commercial, you know? But yeah, sometimes companies really do be getting a leg up on weird stuff like that, you know? Stuff that... Slightly out of pocket stuff, you know? Like, what? Why are you using that? Could have make any better commercial than that? That's wild. Remember all the Mr. Clean ones? Oh man. Jeez. Mr. Clean. Yeah. Well, the recent one was from the oil spills or whatever. It wasn't too long ago, the duck one. All them commercials are pretty much the same. Insert happy person cleaning or dancing. There we go. Locker clean. I think Ice Made It wanted to join earlier, but I went to go eat. I think so, but I told her it gets dicey after three players and more, it seems, because that's when we started getting most of the problems, at 3 to 4 players. Because, like, whenever I would touch stuff, I would get, like, kicked out of the game. Yeah, I guess that's true also. It's hard to say. I don't know. I don't know if she's ever played it before. I just... I don't got no problem with it, per se, but I'm more worried about, like, if the game's gonna sustain it. It's not like the game's going anywhere, you know? It's like very like hardcore disco, like 70s in here. You see how like the colors are all like weird and stuff? Only the 70s is notoriously known for these funky ass colors. Oh, they're just weird colors back in the days, man. It's almost like they're eye capturing because they're so bad. You know what I mean? Like they just didn't match colors correctly. Yeah, and like the match of colors, like although it does pop, it doesn't match. You know, like that was the problem. Like that's the problem I see with most of the 70s. But I mean, what do I know? You know, I wasn't from that era at all, or in that era at all. I wasn't even a thought in the universe. Uh, you know what I was thinking? That is a good question. I've been thinking that too, but what I'm thinking, do you agree with me then? Since you were born in the 70s? Well, technically, you probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first 10 years, but maybe if you were born in the 60s or the 50s, you know, it'd be a little different. I feel like people that are like born in the 80s are like basically don't really grasp the era until like the next decade over. What I meant like was like people born in like maybe like the 60s and then they were like 20 in the 70s, you know? I feel like anybody who was 20 or older, this was probably an era of theirs, you know? But if you were too young, just like the 80s were too young for some people in the 90s, I feel like a lot of people don't really grasp the era until they're like maybe going into their teens. I don't know if you agree with me on the 70s stuff, but I feel like a lot of the colors that they used for the 70s, like as much as they pop, they really didn't match. And I think that was like what they make fun of the 70s for. But the culture and the time for that era was like way different than I can fathom, so I wouldn't 100% know. I just see what I see right here. Like the colors, as much as they pop, they're very eye-catching. But it feels like it's because they're like bad colors, you know? Like they don't match. Is this 80s? Oh my god, so it's 80s then. So 70s into 80s? I mean, it could be that maybe the devs, I mean, maybe they were in the 80s? I don't know. We'd have to look that up. Because I know the 80s was very much so like terrible sweaters and flannel and um, more like hiker vintage outfits and stuff like that. They were like, it was very much like they were like dressed up in flannel and the jeans, you know? But this looks like maybe early 80s. I wasn't around for the early 80s, so I wouldn't know. Okay, so it's more 80s colors then. I still feel like my comment still tracks. Yeah. Because I'm trying to think, the 70s were more about like, what is it, like bell bottoms and like disco, but 80s was also considered disco era too, I guess. I don't think any of us were old enough to know. Because we weren't out there dancing the floors like the 20, 30-year-olds, you know? That's what I'm thinking. For me, like the 80s meant like maybe like Terminator and I don't know, more like neon colors were more famous in the 80s, I think. It was very much more about hip hop, you know? But like not the rap hip hop, like hip hop R&B stuff. If I remember. Cause 70 was more disco. Yeah. Just because it's bold doesn't mean it matches, right? I've looked at photos when I was a kid with some of the 80s stuff that they had and the haircuts. Oh man. Some of it was bad, you know? But like for that era, I guess it was like what was in the rat tail and all that, you know? I think the rat tail was in that during that time. I know the rat tail was in because on Terminator, like what's his name's friend was actually he had a rat tail. He's the one that told the cops, or told the liquidator that he wasn't there. He lied to him. I feel like it was more 90s, my era. But more like mid 90s. The end of the arcades and stuff like that. Yes, the mullet haircut. Yep, with the rat tail. I remember I had one of those when I was a kid. It was against my will though. It was so bad. My mom, I think my mom to this day still thinks that was cute. It was not. It was terrible. Oh man. Or the Courtney Cox, what is it? The Courtney Cox haircut in the 90s. Is it Courtney from Scream? I don't remember her name. I think it was Scream 2, right? Yikes. That's how I felt about the rat tail, though. Mullet rat tail. This game really does need some music, doesn't it? Like, something. Maybe I have it off? No way. Let me see. I'm like looking to see if there's like any damn music. There's none. Doesn't say anything about no music in here. I know, I'm about to pop on some music or something myself, dude. Put on some Rammstein or something. Du hast. This would be perfect, dude. Dang. They're gonna copyright infringe me for that. Just that line. Isn't that crazy how YouTube works? Hey, you said du hast. That's it. $50. Give it to me. Give me that money. You said the words in a song. No music for you. No more fun. Oh, there's graffiti. That's what it is. I was like, what is that? I have to clean up the graffiti and stuff too. Trash can is clean. Yeah, same here. You know what I've noticed about us kids that grew up with no internet and also internet at the same time, or the beginning of the internet. Well, obviously not the beginning for a lot of us. Like, we were much more poor, so we didn't get internet until way later down the road. That was more like for people who had a little bit more money at the time, but somewhere around teens or whatever is when we were able to get it. Same goes with cable. We didn't have cable. I know everybody had cable back in those days, but the good thing about people like us that grew up with the internet and without is that we're able to like shut it off, and everybody else has a much harder time. Like, they can't shut it off because they think that it's everything. Don't get me wrong, I spend quite a bit of time on the net, but there's just as much time that I can go without it. In fact, I think I could survive without it if I had a lot of stuff going on instead, you know. If I was traveling the world right now, I probably would not be all crazy about the internet, but I ain't got the money for all that. Or obviously, you know, camping and hiking, I still like stuff like that, so I know nobody nowadays it's very rare to find people that are into stuff like that. Nowadays they call it a hobby. Ironically, it wasn't really considered a hobby back in our days. I think it was just something you did. I'm obsessed with it nowadays. Just haven't been able to get on another hike. Everybody quit, decided they don't want to exercise no more. Who needs exercise? We don't want to live forever. Yeah, definitely able to shut it out. Which is why we're able to play games like this. I don't think anybody newer age would really enjoy too much of this. I find it relaxing though. It's getting cleaner, man. Dang. I'm worried about the roofs though. Probably shouldn't be, considering that we have the ladders here. The roofs have actually been easier than half the stuff we've cleaned. We always fear the roofs, but the roofs end up being the damn easiest thing that we clean. Like the barn and the blimp. I thought the blimp's roof was going to be a pain in the ass, but we got that done. It was the sides of the blimp that were a pain. Half of it is clean. I remember the internet used to be friendly. Well, to a degree. I mean, there was always kind of trolls, but now, like, people, I don't know what it is. People decided that they could just say whatever they want online. Treat people like if they're like not even human being. And I think a lot of it has to do with desensitization. But I'm no expert. Yeah. I'll leave that to everyone else to be the expert. I ain't a hot take guy. I just call what I see. Experience. Kindness needs to come back. I think it's too hard for a lot of people these days, though. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna send them an email or something and tell them, dude, your games need like some kind of music. It's gonna be hard for them to find something that fits the mood, though. I think that's the problem. Yeah, I think that's the thing, is that, like, now that I think about it, the reason they probably don't have music is because if they play the wrong kind of music, whether it be on loop or just like a 12 to 15, 30-minute song, it's eventually going to drive you insane. And they don't want that. They want it to stay like calming. Maybe they're trying to get us to focus on the job. Why don't you do your work? Stop playing your handsy-pansy music, you know? Why do you all need something to keep your mind busy? I'm just trying to sound like them people. You know what I'm talking about. Why can't you just work for me and not listen or talk or do anything? Don't have fun, be miserable. Dang, the neon floor is going crazy, dude. Look at it. It's like lighting up every time we step on it. Oh, you got a platinum already? Nice. Did you do it solo? Some guy, yeah, some good chat. Yeah. Said it took him 87 hours to platinum. That's hardcore, dude. That's what I asked right now, if it was solo. No response yet, I'm waiting. That sounds about right for solo, though. We're only about 7 hours in, I think, right? Yeah, about 7 hours. I'm the guy who made the tap spray method for the challenges in the first one. A lot of people don't know it. Yeah, there was a tap spray method for the challenges that I came up with. Nobody had any guides for the challenges, so I said, you know what, I'm just going to make my own damn guide. And then I figured out the tap spray method. Ah, he just helped others a lot. Yeah, we started off as a team of 4. 2 of them got frustrated because of the lagging issues, so then there were 2. And me and At here are like obsessed with like calming games and simulator games like this, so we could probably pile drive this game. We were called the Blue Man Group earlier. Now we're just a 2-man group. Oh yeah, I didn't ask. Does my outfit look different? I know yours does. Okay, so it's not just blue, like the old one. Okay, sweet. So let's switch up. Okay, yeah, I see it. Yeah, orange and blue. Yeah, I did too. I was hoping there would be like a black outfit or something. Something with like black and neon green or something, you know? But they want to be colorful and vibrant. I guess I could see how like a black colored suit would kind of make you think that the person that you're playing with is like muck on the wall or something, you know? If they're like close enough to it. Or maybe it just doesn't match. I think I'm using the second best right now. I'm not sure if it's the second best. I'm saving up right now for the best one. It's like, I think it was 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, something. It's a lot. It was a lot of monies. Uh-oh. My mic is dying. I gotta find the charger real quick. There we go. There you go. Hopefully it's charging now. Right when I turned. There'll be some short ones coming up soon too. I've done a couple long ones. Usually they have some short ones. Most of the gunk you can see everywhere. But what I was thinking earlier too, when you said if it would just get flooded, I think they might have like a water pump usually in real life for stuff like this. That's what I'm assuming, right? Like the pumps that I'm talking about, they have like a generator and they pump out the water from the building from whenever it gets flooded. I'm guessing they use something similar, or they would have to. Like, I don't see any alternative to that unless some buildings, depending on how they are, just like whether it be like factories or warehouses and stuff like that, they usually have like drainage systems in the middle of the room, so this way you have to like kind of sweep it in there or something. But I guess the only other method would be to have somebody sweep it out, little by little. But it would be like a full-time, full-mad kind of job. I'd be probably taking up the bulk of the work because sweeping it out is going to be rough. You're going to feel that after an hour for sure. Look, DJ boombox right here. Look at that. Old school. How much these damn things used to probably cost with the cassette players? And the ones that used to hold a bunch of CDs and stuff? Ooh boy, them things were expensive as hell. And nowadays, you can afford a phone to hold on to like who knows how many. It's so crazy how cheap music is now. So crazy. Music was actually more expensive in the, I guess, the 60s, 70s, 80s. If you really think about it. Yeah, subscription fee, man, dude. We are so spoiled now. Like that's the thing. Like, I know we are, but everybody else, like, that didn't grow up with it, like, they don't understand how much, like, we're spoiled, like, and it's still not enough. It's wild that, like, it's not enough. 1 second here. Hold on. Got a phone call, everybody. Alright. Alright, everyone. Sorry about that. And before everybody asks, yes, that was the Psycho theme song. I thought it had a very catchy tune. No, I did not watch the original right when it came out. I'm not that old. But I have watched it before. And that guy is definitely creepy in the movie. Alright, come on, disco ball, get clean. Missing something here. Listen. A damn turntable. It's starting to look crazy. We couldn't really see all the colors and the vibrancy of them when we first started like that, you know, because it was so murky. But now, now everything is getting so damn bright. Oh man, yeah, it's definitely like people must have been like with their eyes squinted all the time back in the days, man. Holy hell. They didn't need HD, dude. They had bright ass colors. Oh dang. HD, just make them colors bold. We'll have your eyes hurting in a minute. Oh. Turn brightness to like 1000%. Like a flashbang, dude. Like a grenade of color in here. Too close. I remember there was a skating rink around my area for a while. It had closed down multiple times because popularity and demand for it was going down. I think it was one of the last ones too. And technically it wasn't in my city per se. It was in a city where like my family was like kind of extended family was residing the most in. They freaking ended up shutting it down multiple times. They just couldn't make it, man. I think by that time, once blading came in, it kind of like started to disappear. I don't really notice too many people like skateboarding or blading anymore too. I mean, you notice more people biking now, but the most things I notice are those like the e-scooters all the time now. Yeah, I'm honestly like, it's so tempting to get one of those damn things. I'm not even kidding. It's just that they're so damn expensive right now, and I feel like it's like the first wave of these damn things, and the next batch that they make are only gonna get like, they're only gonna last longer and longer for cheaper, you know. I think I even seen some people with those new mobility scooters. Technically, they're not vehicles, so you can like drive on the freaking sidewalk with them. It's ridiculous. It's like a little tiny car, and you don't even need a driver's license for it because it's considered a mobility scooter. That's wild. Times are changing. I'm sure it's gonna change over time. Obviously, it's just like too soon. I feel like everybody's gonna be like on an E something pretty soon. We won't really feel like everything else is gonna be considered vintage. Like skateboards are gonna be considered vintage. I know they're already starting to become vintage because the prices of them are starting to get really disgusting expensive. And I remember you used to be able to buy like a board back in the days for like $20 with everything. Now it's like you're looking at $60+ for like the board by itself or more, and then whatever else you get is like tacked on to that. It's wild. Bikes are getting more affordable though, so that's a plus. At least the regular ones. There you go, got that one. Oh, look at, there's like aliens and ghosts everywhere. That's pretty cool. Very neon-like. Another corner done. There's like thick gunk right here. Okay, so I did get the floor there. Maybe there was some parts here that was missing. There we go. I'm telling you, I think it's a little bit easier than the first one, because I remember the first one had like a lot of crevices that you just could never get, and it took forever to find them. Remember a couple of those levels we were stuck on? We were just looking around, scratching our heads like, where the hell is it? Yeah, they definitely make the percentage, I think, a little bit more like lenient, which is nice because they made it less frustrating. It's more fun now, I think. More addictive even. They thrived it more on like satisfaction of completion versus like making it like a slog to like do absolutely everything in. And they took away the challenges because I think they realized, oh wait, this is just like not as fun. People actually want to complete the game, you know. I think they did a good job. Very good job on this one. I don't think anybody expected a 2 either. Okay, got that part. think so. We won't know until we finish it. Where's that stool at? Oh, you gotta go after this one? Oh, good. This one took a while. Yeah, this one took about an hour. Oh. Can't be bugging mommy while she's working then. Yeah, I hear you, man. Oh, good. Is it tomorrow? Uh-huh. Sounds good, man. I think the smartest thing would be for me to like to hold off and wait for everybody. But I know that Texans and Blizzard are gonna want to play together but I don't think they're gonna be on the levels I'm on, so. But I know they're gonna be asking. They're gonna want me to skip them ahead, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes, because I don't think Texans is like, if you haven't noticed it, like he's not really playing the same way he used to, and he's more like, it's more like a slog for him now. So I don't think he cares about the achievements or nothing like that. Hell, yesterday's segment might have been, today's might have been the last time he played. Yeah, I think I got the completion for the first. Will he knock it out tomorrow? I mean, I don't know if we're going to be able to. It seems like the jobs are going to get longer and longer, right? So we might be able to get like a portion of the game done. But I'm down, man. I'll probably just call it after this to myself, and then just start working on the videos that I'm supposed to and get December ready like I said I would for the channel. I gotta do it, you know, I gotta stop procrastinating and put the pedal to the metal. Yeah. Well, at least the work's never over when it comes to the channel, man. It's like forever. Oh my god. Never run out of something to do on a freaking YouTube channel, I'll tell you that much. It just never stops. And then everything that you play after that, especially on a gaming channel, it's like, boom, there you go, here's more. Another 500 hours of editing. Dang. Oh my god. Is there a better... Oh, it's this thing right here, right? This one. It's like... Let me see. Here we go. Get up there. Yay. There you go, got that one too. Yeah, I really liked the first game too myself. We wouldn't be here today if we didn't love the first one, I would say. It was so good. Looks like everybody on the channel voted for that Pokemon Za. My problem is that like the version of the game that I have is just on Switch 1, and I don't know if like Switch 2 looks, but that's why I was asking Henry earlier, but he said he doesn't know, so. Right here maybe would be good. Oh, come on. Come on, button. There we go. Oh, I see it. Shoot. Where's that little ladder at? There we go. Entrance wall trim. There we go. Dang! That was an hour job. Well, we survived an hour without music, so I mean, I guess we don't really necessarily need it. But it was pretty grueling without it. You want to try that again? Replay? Okay, I'm gonna have to like, let me go to home base then. Oh, we'll do the disco ball real quick. Let me see. Switch to free play. There it is. Alright, start job. Start new job. Now we're gonna get the disco. The method that you have for like standing on the top of things and like spraying down is funny. I always fall because I have like controller drift, so it's like, dang, I can't do jack. Does that happen? Okay, that's what I was saying. No drift on keyboard. I mean, I guess it could happen if your button's breaking, right? I can't see where it's so shiny. Oh, I see. I got it. Papa Looney. Papa Dabadoo. We got nice. Alright, let me go back to home, please. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll probably for the best here. I know that like they're gonna want to play tomorrow. But the problem is like I think my girl's coming over tomorrow too. I don't know for sure though. We'll see what happens. Yeah, got a month, right? So yeah, it's looking like it's starting to fill up too. Look at that. There's the disco ball one right there. Dang, look at all that. Badass. All those trophies. Let me see what the... Looks a little bit more than halfway now. Just slightly though. Or it could be absolutely even, depending on how you look at it. And the next mission is... Tractor. Oh, just clean a tractor, and that's it. Looks like it's a quick one. A vehicle cleaning job. You only get 300, so it's a really super quick job. Alright, the man. You have a good night. Later, bro. Alright. Alrighty, everyone. That was a long job, huh? Make it all shine. 12 of 40 now. Let's see what 12,000 now. Alright, I have enough for it, but I don't have enough for the rest of the nozzles, which is going to be a big problem. Or is it? Or is it? Short extension, long extension. Short and long extension, or just a long extension. Good enough. Now the fun really begins. Because we skipped one. Dang, look at that. No way to tell how crazy it is unless I try the tractor. I'm just going to try one more. Just a tractor to see what it's like. I just want to see real quick. This will be the last one though. Dang, look at how much it cleans it up quick. Yeah, this is disgusting. Yeah, there's no topping this one. Yeah, that's really quick. 25%. Cleans all the like green muck off and stuff that I hated, and the oil stains and everything, so that's good. You can tell it's the best sprayer. It ain't playing no games. Even getting the rust off quick. %. Oh, almost. I didn't see that you can get the underneath right here. This is going pretty quick for a solo one too. I mean, obviously it would go quicker if we had a second person. I just wanted to test this out though. See what it does in comparison to the other ones. Almost there. 85%. $89. Get up there. Get up there. Oh my god. It's a lot of mud, if that's what that is. $97. $98. Almost. Oh, I fell down. There we go. Steps. There we go. Wheel. What's next? That one. That's missing. Alright. And then the bottom here. Just about done. 99%. Ah, come on. What am I missing? crazy that I can't see where some of it is in that engine, but I know it's like right here somewhere. I can't tell if it's on the left or the right side though. These little spots are such a pain. Let me see something here. Can I get it? Cab rear, cab side, cab handle. There we go. There's a handle. There's the back. Oh, I didn't notice that that was like part of it. Why is it not working? There's something missing right here. Dang. It didn't bug, did it? Did it bug on me? Don't bug on me. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Like that close, but I don't see it. It's something on this little piece right here. But where is the question? Yeah, it's this little box right here. Is it open? It is not. Oh, I see it. It's underneath this right here, but it won't pop. It's like running right underneath right there. Yeah, see it? It's like right here. It's like on the little corner. Ah, I hate this. This is ridiculous. Dang. Wow. See that? See? Oh my god. Come on. There you go. Little tiny spots. That took a lot longer than I anticipated it would, but we got it done. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. Pain in the ass, little spots that are like angled out all stupid. But it's done. What is the next one? I'm just curious. Ooh, a temple interior. That's crazy. Okay. Well, with that being said, we're gonna wrap it up for the night. I'm gonna go relax and work on some videos for the channel here, and probably be coming back to this at a later date. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Anyhow, once again, thank you all very much for watching. Happy gaming, everyone. And I will catch you in the next live segment or video. Good night, everyone.